Well, hi everybody, and today, just following on from the last couple of days where we've had that wastewater tank stink going on, we thought we'd try some of the solutions and some of the suggestions. And the top suggestion that seems to be coming out from most people is that we should use soda crystals. So we've been to Sainsbury's today and we've bought a packet of these dry pack soda crystals. And you'll notice I've opened the packet already, and what I've got here in the sink, I've just wiped the sink out, put the plug in so that I can mix the solution in there. Now that is 1 cup of the soda crystals to 1 pint of water for a strong solution, and I think that's what we need. So there's the instructions. So you see there, such strong solution, regular solution, a weak solution, or mild solution, and it just really says 1 pint of water to a cup for of soda crystal for the strong, half a cup for the regular, and 1 tablespoon or 20 grams to 1 pint or 500 ml for the mild solution. And it says not to get this on your hands or prolonged contact with sensitive skin. I'm known to have fairly sensitive skin, so I've kept well away from it, and I've been using this lovely little jug here, and I've put about that much of the soda crystals in there, and then two full jugs to make up a pint. So this is a little half pint jug, and I've got the solution down here, and I'm sort of mixing that up. Let me show you that. So we're down here with the soda crystals here, and I don't know if you can see the sort of texture that is. It's like a milky solution that we're gonna, and it says don't get it in contact with aluminium, and I think this is steel or pressed steel of some sort. I don't think it's aluminium. Otherwise, you know, those crystals might just eat through it. I don't know, but that's that. So once we've got that, I'm just going to let that go down the plug. So I'm just going to lift that plug out and just let it go. Just sort of rinse that off. By the way, that's warm water that's going down there. I boiled the kettle up just to put the warm water down. So that's that, and you're not going to be able to tell, but I'm hoping that the smell will be reduced from this area. Now it is coming up from the other 2 drain holes, where the plug holes, one in the shower just about there and one in the bathroom, which is over the other side. So we've got pipes coming out of the wastewater tank, just coming back through. The smell has been reduced since I closed the waste drain plug on the outside, but it hasn't been reduced to a degree where it's actually manageable or pleasant at all. So we've had this horrible sort of stink in the motorhome. Luckily the weather's been nice and warm, and we've had all the windows and doors open pretty much all of the time. So we're just going to see how that goes. Now I'm going to finish this video off a bit later on, so we'll come back to the smell once this has had a couple of hours to ferment down the plug hole, and I might well do that process again just to go through, and you know, maybe I'll make some other solutions up and put those down the other 2 sinks, just to give all of the pipes a bit of a wash through. And I think more water, more soda crystals is gonna maybe do the job, and then I can report on it a bit later on today. Now I don't know whether that's going to make a difference. We've still got the white vinegar to try, and we've still got the cheap cola to try. Now I know cola does clean things up. You know, I've seen, you know, things sort of get really clean if they're left in a cup of cola, and I've even seen it rot a tooth. So you know, it's pretty potent, that cola stuff, even though we all drink it most of the time. Anyway, let's wait, and I'll come back in a couple of hours. So here we go. Well, we've been working on the sink and the smell by really putting extra salt down the plug hole. I'm just going to demonstrate that because it's actually really working. I can hardly smell any really bad smells coming out of there now. So let's just show you what I've been doing over the past couple of hours. Every now and again, I've got a kettle of hot water, and I know this is not really how you're supposed to do it, because I mixed up the sort of strong solution to start with, and I left that sort of soaking in there, just sort of down the drain. You saw that, and after an hour I sort of waited, and it didn't really make much difference, so I started doing this. Now I'm just going to point you down towards the sink there so that you can see what I've been doing. Let's just bring you over a bit closer. That's it. Right, so this is the sort of plug hole, and I've been getting the soda crystals and just sort of making sure that I fill up the plug hole with those crystals, and make sure that they're sort of going down. I sort of fill it up as far as it will go, really, and it only takes a sort of little tip of things, about that much. And I've been doing that 2 or 3 times, and then getting the kettle of hot water and just gently pouring that over so it gets a massive dose of those crystals going down. And what I can report now is that I can stick my nose right down there, and really all I'm smelling is the crystals working, which is a sort of more, well, the crystals working down there, that's sort of more of a sort of disinfectant type smell, much better than the sort of stagnant rotting water that's been the smell down there. You know, and I think I know what's been happening with, you know, with the washing up and little bits of food going down the sink into the waste tank, and then the waste tank for the past 3-4 weeks has not been filling up with water because we've had the drain tap open at these rallies, letting it just run out onto the grass and drain into the ground, which was the instruction from all the rallies. I think because that hasn't filled up, it's left sort of residue around the sides of the tank, which has been let to sort of mould and fester, I suppose. And I think if you were not letting food go down there, it was just sort of soapy water, I don't think it'd be that bad. But it's really hard, you know, when you're, you know, daily, you know, 2 or 3 times a day washing sort of food plates. It's pretty much impossible to not let food go down there. So, you know, we're going to have to keep an eye on that. And those crystals, and by the way, this this whole packet of Crystals, and I've used about half, was only £1. £1, maybe £1.10 in Sainsbury's. So they're not going to be the cheapest, but I'm happy that we can do that to all of the plug holes around. So we've got 3 of them. If I use a third of a packet every month, on each sink, that's going to be £1 a month just to keep that clean and refreshed, and keep that smell away, because the sink is right in the habitation area. It's right in the lounge, and the bathroom and the shower are right in the bedroom. So the sort of smell from that dirty water tends to sort of pervade, especially if we've got the windows closed. At the moment, we've got a nice breeze blowing through, and it's not bad at all. And I can say that those Crystals have started to work on that, but we'll really tell over the next few days. So we'll report back on that as we go on. But that's it for today. Thanks for watching, and don't forget, if you haven't yet subscribed, please do click the subscribe button down below. And if you want to get reminded and don't want to miss any of our videos that we upload, just ring the bell there and we'll send you a reminder. If you've liked this video, give us a thumbs up, and don't forget, if you're on social media, share our videos so that your friends can see us as well. I'll see you again tomorrow. Bye bye for now.